Alright guys, welcome to the third video in Flash 4 series where we're making transitions for the Crusader connection. Today's video I'm going to show you how to do some symbol work. So I'm going to hit enter here, and I have some flashing boxes that are going to go across the screen. And I only drew one box, and I programmed it. And then I did text at the end, which we've already done. We won't cover that in this video. But I did one box, I applied it multiple times in various ways, and it kind of slid across. So over here there's a symbol. And I'm going to hit play. So I'm on the right hand side, and you'll see it pops up. So we're going to go ahead and create one of those and show you how to do some symbol work. So I'm going to go File, New, Flash Document. I'm going to move pretty fast in the initial steps because we've done these before. And zoom out so I can see more of the stage. Select the rectangle tool. Oh, excuse me. Black background. Select the rectangle tool. Go over here. I'm going to make sure it's a gold color on the color wheel, so it's gold. That's good enough. And I'm just going to draw a rectangle. Boom. Then I'm going to convert that to a symbol. So I'm selecting the rectangle, converting it to a symbol. And we'll just call that box, graphic, hit OK. Then what I'm going to do is actually click in the library. I'm going to go to the symbol, and I'm going to double click on that, and it's going to open it up. So you can see up here in the menu bar where we have a scene going, and then I'm inside the symbol, writing code, if you will, or programming this little area, this little thing to do something over and over. So you have to create a symbol again. So I'm going to right click on this again, convert to symbol, graphic, OK. I'm going to leave that name blank, not a big deal. I'm going to keyframe out to 10 and then to 15. And at frame 1, I'm going to click on the actual symbol, so my properties menu changes. And then I'm going to go to color, adjust the alpha to 0, and put a tween in. So right click, tween. So we'll have a box that fades in, stays solid for a minute, and then disappears. So that thing's going to happen over and over and over. So fade in, flash out, fade back in. So we've programmed it. Now we're going to go back to scene 1. And then if I'm going to add some time, so let's just do like 60 so it stays in the screen. And then I'll keyframe that out. And then I'm just going to hit enter, and it should just sit and flash. It's just like pulsing over there to the left side of the screen. And then I can apply movement to it, just like any other object, like the circles that we did in the first one. So at keyframe 60, I'm going to give it an ending placement. Excuse the bell there, on the opposite side. And then we'll hit, give it a motion tween, and it'll pulse or flash as it goes across the screen. So I don't have to draw anything again. I can create a new layer, and I can bring that box in again. So we'll do one lower. So I can keyframe this at 60, and then I can motion tween it. Now you'll notice when I do this, they're going to kind of flash like in the same pulse. Boom, boom, boom. So to me that's a little bit annoying. I want some variation. So I'm going to stagger the start time for number 2. And that should take care of like the placement, the pulsing, stuff like that. Gives us some variety. So then I can create a new layer. And this time I'll just start my keyframe at like 15. I'll go grab this. I'll place the box, and then keyframe here. Drag it over to this side, and create a motion tween. Now this one's going to have the quickest path, if you will. It'll almost look like it's trying to catch up to the others. So if you want to adjust that, if you want them to all to have the same kind of timing and movement, you can adjust the ending. So maybe we want things to just run for 45 frames. So I could drop this down to like 5 frames, something like that. So then they should all have the same kind of pacing, if you will, and not look like they're chasing each other. And then I'll just throw on one more. So we'll place this guy here at 5, drag him in, and maybe this will be at this side, and then we'll go to 50, keyframe, and place this guy right there, motion tween it, so you have the effect of multiple blocks kind of sliding in and staggered. And then you can do the text, sound effect, and export with some symbol work. And this can be any shape. It doesn't have to be a box. It doesn't have to be a circle. You can hand draw something, be creative. It doesn't have to go straight across. You can go on angles and move around. And but that's a repeating symbol is what I'll call that. All right.